Julie with Made for Grace. Today I'm getting the word out about a resource that's really been helpful in my life, and it's all about not being offended. You may have heard the expression, quit taking it personally. Sometimes it's meant to be personal, and when an interaction like this happens, we're tempted to be like, why did she do that to me? Or how could he treat me like that? Well, if we give the other person the power to make us offended, then we're not retaining our own power, and that's a bad relational step. Well, a friend recommended this book, Unoffendable by Brant Hansen, and I want to share this with you today because Brant taught me something really important about life. Jesus never took offense personally against himself, and that's the way he calls us to be too. So if I'm going to be more Christ-like, I have to be unoffendable too. And since I read this book and learned some of the concepts that Brant is trying to explain in here, I've had a much more peaceful life. I can let the other person be themselves, and they can tell me about who they are by the way they act, but I don't have to react, and I don't have to carry that bitterness around in my heart. I don't have to be the one who suffers. I don't have to hold a grudge. If you're in a destructive relationship, all the rules are changing. So at the end of this video, I want to show you a resource that will help if that is your situation. Brant chose to include some really humorous anecdotes in this book because it's hard material. It's kind of tough to swallow sometimes, and the humor really makes it a lot easier for us. Chapter 7 is The World's Worst Bedtime Story. Chapter 5, Bert and Ernie and Satan. 9, Reverend of the Dumpster. 12, Anger's fun, except for the boiling, blazing, and burning part. Here's the part where I talk about some Danish people, followed by forget Danish people. Let's talk about your elbow. So if this intrigues you, I invite you to get your own copy of the book. There's a link here in the description below.